And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the New York Yankees.
And now,
and we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
New York Yankees.
Just about ready to go. And going to the mound in this one for the Yankees, Carlos Rodon. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
And that'll fall for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting second, the third baseman, Curtis
Mead steps to the plate for the White Sox. Oh, great stop from his backside. One at second and two. What a play.
Perfectly timed dive right there to knock the ball down. He gets up and flips it to the second baseman to start that 4-6-3 double play. Tell you what, that is the pitcher's best friend.
And the batter now, Edgar Caro, a switch hitter batting right. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
Just missed.
That's the ball.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike two.
2-2.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Nothing doing for the White Sox. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back in the Bronx and on the hill, Davis Martin. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Trent Grisham. Swinging a foul back, and that's out of play. And there's a foul ball.
Come on, Yankees. Ball. 1-2.
And that's outside. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And there's a ball.
Count is full.
Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. And it's off the wall.
Batting second, the right fielder, Aaron.
Here is Aaron Judge. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. On the ground, could be two. Feeds to second, out there. Relay to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And here comes Bellinger.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Giancarlo.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Under the Mendoza line so far this month.
And that's outside.
That's a ball.
Next offering is downstairs.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side or the fans better look out in the stands.
The pitch. Bellinger goes. And that one fouled off. That one fouled off. 2-2. Bellinger leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Let's go, Yankees. Count's full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Take your base.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Red.
First and second, 2 outs. Rice digs in now. And that misses. Ball 1. And that's down and away.
That's a ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming. Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. Hitters count.
Paul Goldschmidt in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Two on, 2 outs. And a strike in there.
Full count.
That one down the line, and it's just foul. That was close. 2 on, 2 outs. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. 2 outs. This to third. Meade. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Yanks strand a pair. Scoreless after 1. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Second inning set to go. And now Miguel Vargas. Rodon back to work. Swinging a ground ball, and it goes just foul. The 0-1. Ball 1 there. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
Next offering is fouled back.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Curve in the dirt. Sets him down on strikes. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Now here is Colson Montgomery. Fastball for a strike.
Nope, ball.
As a veteran out there on the bump, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And a ball and 2 strikes. Good job to fight that one off. 1 out, base is empty.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And a foul ball. In the air, left field. Stanton pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Back in the Bronx. Bottom of the inning. Digging in. Paul Goldschmidt.
Paul Goldschmidt.
There's a strike.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Next offering is fouled back. Swings and misses. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And there's a strike.
It's 0-1.
Smoked on the ground, a second. Tosses to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting 8, the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Now it's going to be Anthony Volpe. Singing when the year's over, he'll have a new career high for RBIs in a season. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
2 out, space is empty. That one missed. On the ground to first. He steps on the bag. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Yanks held in check. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. All set for the start of the inning. And here is Corey Jones.
Corey
Jones getting to start in left. Hitting 7th in today's lineup. And he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2017. And that one is inside.
1-0.
Next one
That's a ball.
misses. Ball 2. And another
That's a
ball.
ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That's in there. That's strike 1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Full count.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough, to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Brooks Baldwin steps to the plate for the White Sox. And there's the strike. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Here's the veteran outfielder, Michael A. Taylor. And there's a ball. Top of the 3rd, no score.
Ball. That's up.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 2-1.
Defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. Bet the hands are still stinging after that one.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Down in order go the White Sox. And we're still knotted at 0. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. It's Ryan McMahon now.
Third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. Ryan McMahon leaves the yard. Home run number 20 on the year. It's 1-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. And next for New York, Trent Grisham. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the 1st with a single.
Nope.
Inside, just missed.
But you just got to delete it. You
no
give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
The 1-0. And another
That's a
ball.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
A little bit high. 3-0. Martin, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff. Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Next pitch is downstairs. 1 on, nobody out, a run in here in the last half of the third. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Baldwin makes the play, and there's one down.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Cody
Bellinger up to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Well, he's been having a great year this year and hitting home runs at a good clip, and the matchup is very favorable.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. This ball's chopped on the ground. Over to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Now batting, the left fielder, Giancarlo
And here is Giancarlo Stanton. He reached out a walk his first time. There's the strike at the knees. That one misses, and the count even 1-1.
1-1.
And a big swing and a miss.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Grisham on at second with 2 down. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. On to inning number 4. Yankees 1 and the White Sox nothing. Back at Yankee Stadium. Now it's the DH, Chase Maedroff. Right through there for a strike. Breaking ball inside. And now it's even 1-1. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Here's the third baseman, Curtis Mead. 0 for 1 so far. Right down to shoot. It's 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Edgar Caro steps to the plate for the White Sox. That one a little bit high, and it's 1-0. Rodon ready. Here comes.
Ball.
Swinging a foul straight back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That one hit to right. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Around first, heading for 2. Around second now, as they still don't have it. And he's there at third with a triple.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So a runner at third, 2 outs. And next to hit for the Sox, Miguel Vargas. Outside with a breaking ball.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
And a breaking ball misses outside. White Sox down a run. And another ball. Colson Montgomery in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Next offering is in for a strike. And that is out of play. 3-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back now in the Bronx,
Leading off
bottom of the
for the
4th,
Yankees,
and stepping
the
in for the
captain,
Yankees, Ben Rice.
Right.
Splits the plate, and that is strike 1.
You know, these Yankees doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense. Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And first offering is fouled off.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And now the count is even. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. Got him swinging.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. Late cutting action to get the swing and miss right there.
Now
that's just really hard to account for as a hitter when you're seeing the fastball all the way and then just at the last moment it darts away from you and you can't reach it.
Chisholm batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
2 down, nobody on.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Chisholm checks his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Earl Hendricks with the call. That one pushed to the left and foul. And that's outside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Carroll down to first with it, and he'll be safe at first.
The batter, number 11.
So he's able to reach first base despite the strikeout, and that extends the inning. Kind of a tough turn of events for the defense there.
Yeah, it's maybe a little bit of a morale killer. For a second, you think you're about to go hit, but really quickly you have to refocus and be ready for the next play. We'll see if they can work around it.
And up next for New York, Anthony Volpe. Ball one there.
Missed. That's a ball. 1-0.
So 2 balls and no strikes. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Called strike right there. And there's the strike. And they'll do it again. Chisholm off of first with 2 away. And it remains 2-2. That one missed.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Now move to first. Chisholm back on a dive. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the wall. Very gritty.
First and second, 2 outs. Now the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. He's already homered here in this one. Fastball for a strike. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Well, needed a big strikeout to get out of danger. Turned to the deception of that changeup. Great execution. Really sold it with the arm speed. Had his opponent way out on that front foot.
Back in New York. And now the shortstop, Colson Montgomery. Rodon back to work. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
You know, these White Sox need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
The shortstop takes the ball. Got him. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
Sosa takes slow, second trip to the plate in this one.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Missed with a changeup. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Foul ball there. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Judge makes the grab. 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder Corey.
At the plate,
Jolks.
Corey Jolks went down on strikes his first time through. Just
That's
missed.
the ball. Outside.
White Sox down a run. That one's in there, and the count even at 1. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
Line drive. Nice grab. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here in New York, we head to the bottom of the 5th. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Oh, 1 now. And that one almost got him.
1-1.
On the ground right side. Gets it to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, Aaron.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one.
Well, in terms of hitting rocket home runs, Judge is near the top of that list.
1 ball, no
Only
strike.
Giancarlo Stanton has hit more with greater exit velocity than Judge. Look out, though. Shohei is quickly climbing those charts.
Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in 1 game. And, you know, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, "Hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
Got him looking. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Here's Cody Bellinger. 1 for 2. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2. When I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me, he said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And that
1 and 2.
skips in the dirt. Got it. And the Yanks go quietly. 1-2-3 go the Yankees, but they lead it 1-0. Back at Yankee Stadium, top of the 6th inning. Stepping in, Brooks Baldwin.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And now it's
that
even
missed.
up.
That's a ball.
Stays alive. See ya. Strikes him out for the 2nd time today.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And you know, not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
So up next for Chicago, Michael A. Taylor. First offering, and it just misses. Taylor, 33 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2009. The Yanks leading by a run, and we're the top half of the 6th. And he drops it down the 3rd baseline. Bare hand scoop, fires to first. On the money, nice play.
Now batting, designated hitter, Chase Mindrop.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the White Sox DH, Chase Mindrop. And that drops in for a strike. Taps softly to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. Yankees 1 and the White Sox nothing. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Yoendrys Gomez.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now.
Yankees, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Swings through that one.
You know, these Yankees really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Slider misses outside.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Let's go, New York.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, and they have this new ballpark that is absolutely gorgeous, but there's still some of that old school feel to it. Rice up for the 3rd time and takes ball 1.
Yeah, you have to connect the past with the present, and they did a really nice job of the Monument Park out there where you can go and walk through and see the legends. This is New York, and it is the greatest city, I would say, in the country, if not the world. So you expect them to build a ballpark that's going to be incredibly rich in that tradition.
next offering is fouled back. What about as a left-handed hitter and how short that porch is in right field? Were you ever tempted to just try and think in terms of leaning on something as a left-handed hitter and just trying to yank it over the right field wall?
I don't think I needed to be tempted to do that. I think that's all I was, trying to do because I didn't have a whole lot of power.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
You have to try to stay within your approach, but you do know that, hey, if you pull something, there's a good chance of it getting out.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
One thing for me over the years, watching how right-handed hitters have tailored and changed their swing so that they could take advantage of the dimensions in right. Look at Derek Jeter. He's a classic example of someone that wasn't looking to pull the ball, but he could hit some home runs to right field, so was able to flex the muscles at times. But a lot of his 3,000-plus base hits were hit the opposite way in both the old ballpark and here in the newer Yankee Stadium.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Just missed. Pitch misses there, and the count is 2-0.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Pitch misses there, and it's 3-0. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. There's the strike, 3-1. Ground ball right side. What a stop. To his knee, the throw. Nicely done for the out.
That was a great job of doing the math. He had the perfect angle. Diving stop completes the play, and that ends the inning.
Back in the Bronx. Now the number 2 hitter, Curtis Mead.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong and their timing's off.
And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. And fouled off. In the dirt, and that's ball 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Mark Leiter Jr. getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Yarbrough also throwing. Breaking ball misses down and away.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
On the ground, down the line, and it's foul.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Brings it in. 1 up, 1 down.
The batter, the catcher, Edgar Caro.
Now it's the White Sox catcher, Edgar Caro. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges, and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Right side. Judge makes the catch. 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Miguel.
Now here's the cleanup hitter for the
Vargas.
White Sox, Miguel Vargas. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Right through there for a strike.
Goes down looking. Another scoreless inning, and now that's 7 shutout frames. Yankees 1 and the White Sox nothing. Frazier Eller gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Pretty tight game,
Now
so they're
pitching
looking for
for the
quality
White Sox.
pitches out of him right here.
Number
Got to do his best to
55.
keep the score right where it is.
Frazier Eller.
Well,
Leading
one-run
off
game.
for the
Jazz
Yankees,
Chisholm
the second
Jr.
baseman,
stepping in
Jazz
now for the Yankees.
Chisholm Jr.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. He swings and fouls one off. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Out towards left center. Montgomery sizes this one up, and there's one away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch.
The
We all
batter, number
know
11.
those can be a little tricky,
Shortstop,
especially if the
Anthony
wind's swirling around out there.
Volpe.
So digging in, Anthony Volpe. Bunting, and it's in the air. Eller pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Well, he gave the bunt a
Now
shot
batting,
there,
the
but
third baseman,
not able to
Ryan.
execute.
Yeah, I think he
McMahon.
rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. His homer earlier is responsible for the only runs they've scored in this one.
Yeah, forget small ball. They're kind of living and dying by the long ball so far in this one.
Down and away for ball 1. That clips the corner. That misses the zone, and a count 2-1.
2-1.
Two outs. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Down in order go the Yankees. But they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Mark
Now
Leiter
pitching
Jr.
for the Yankees,
hasn't pitched in the last 3 days.
Number 56.
And the batter will be the shortstop,
Mark
Colson Montgomery.
Leiter Jr.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. That's towards center. Grisham is there, makes the catch. One away. And here is Sosa to the plate. Just missed. Movement in the Yankees pen. Devin Williams up and loosening in the pen. And a swing and a miss there.
This guy's got such a good
1-1.
sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. That's a little bit low. Trying to hold a one-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. And another ball.
Inside.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Brooks Baldwin in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And the tying run is on base.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Brooks Baldwin steps to the plate for the White Sox. Baldwin having a lot more success on the road this season. That's smacked on a line to center. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. The White Sox lead 1, and it remains 1-0. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Tyler Alexander.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year, so this seems like a calculated move.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate.
For the Yankees,
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
It's 0-1.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 0-2.
Ball.
High fly ball out to left field. Makes the grab, and there's one down.
now batting, right fielder, Aaron.
Here comes Aaron Judge. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Climb the ladder with that fastball. Strike one. One down, base is empty. Judge comes up empty there. Action in the pen down there. Jordan Leisure appears to be getting loose. Judge waits. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And Judge is down on strikes.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Fly ball center field. Taylor coming on. Makes the catch, inning over.
Now pitching for
We're
the New
back,
York Yankees.
and on the mound is the closer, Devin
Number
Williams.
38.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
The center fielder,
And now the center
24,
fielder, Michael A. Taylor. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
John Shambi alongside. Just about to get underway. And on the hill in this one, Carlos Rodon. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Let's take a look at our lineup.
Baseman,
Seeing this righty-heavy lineup must be licking their chops with a lefty on the mound.
Now, to me, Boog, it shows the managers trying to set these players up to have a big game. Facing an opposite-handed pitcher, you only get a fraction of a second longer to see the ball and decide to swing, but that can be the difference between a line drive and a swinging strike.
And first offering is fouled off. And that one
That's
missing
down. That's a
low.
ball.
That misses.
Ball.
And a count 2-1. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. 1 out, base is empty. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double.
He was all over that one. Got a
The
fastball,
catcher,
middle of the
Edgar
plate, jumped all over it.
Carroll.
Absolutely smoked that ball.
And next to hit for the Sox, Edgar Carroll. First
That's
pitch
the ball.
misses. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Next offering is in for a strike. Ground ball left
That ball's
side
foul.
and foul ball. Swing and a miss. And that puts him just 1K away from 200 on the year.
The first baseman,
And now Miguel Vargas. Hit in the air left field. And he makes the catch. And that is that. So 1 left for the White Sox. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back at Yankee Stadium. And today's starting pitcher, Davis Martin.
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings and misses, put himself in a position to bring that ERA down, because you know in the back of his mind, beyond the W, he wants to have a better earned run average.
Trent Grisham, the
That's
leadoff
ball.
batter, as he looks at ball 1.
1-0.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up if he wants to have a good at bat.
And that's in for a strike. And the count 1-2. And a good eye there.
No, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Swings through it for the K. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year. It's Aaron Judge now. Another solid power season. Outside low. And that is ball 1.
Judge enjoyed success at the major league level right away. He hit 52 home runs as a rookie, breaking Mark McGwire's record, and became the first Yankee to win Rookie of the Year since some guy named Derek Jeter.
There's a strike. And Judge spoils that one. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Judge waits, knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Judge rips that one. Baldwin makes the grab, and there are 2 outs. Okay, let's check out the lineup. An offense that knows how to mash, Chris. Lots of power throughout the lineup. They're leading the league in homers right now.
Yeah, and I think when you're facing a team like this, pitchers coming in, they see the stats. They end up trying to nibble, trying to work on the edges, trying to expand the zone. And so I think the key, if these hitters can stay within themselves, obviously they have the ability to hit the ball a long way and score runs quickly. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
Cody Bellinger stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
1-0.
Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1. It affects the game in so many ways, right? Your ability to come back is usually tied to power. If you can deliver a huge hit with one swing of the bat, it really changes your capability when you fall behind. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Yanks held in check. We played an inning. No score. Back for more from the Bronx. New inning getting started. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Colson Montgomery. Rodon back to work. Pitch misses outside. And that's ball 1. Swing and a foul out of play. That one off the bad part of the bat. Just a lazy fly ball. He's got it. 1 down.
No, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
And up next for Chicago, Lenny Sosa. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet. That one's in there. And that's strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
And it's fouled away. And 1-2. That's down and in.
2-2.
Curve in the
Count
dirt.
is full.
No score here in the second. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Corey Jolks steps to the plate for the White Sox, and that is downstairs. And it's 1-0. Sosa stands at first with one out. Six straight outside the strike zone.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Rodon sets and deals. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Runner on the go. Cut on and miss. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
Lifted in the air, out to left. Stant should have this one. Out number 2.
Batting 8, the right fielder, Brooks.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. So up next for Chicago, Brooks Baldwin.
Let's go Yankees.
And a foul ball. There's the swing and a miss. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And that's his 200th strikeout of the season. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied 0-0. Back in the Bronx. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's Stanton now.
Giancarlo Stanton.
That's off the mark, and that's ball 1.
Ball.
Just missed. And there's a foul ball. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Meade handles, throws to first. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at bat.
Right.
Ben Rice getting ready to hit. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
They got it for out number 2.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Foul ball. And he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go in order. We'll move to the third with no score. And we're back on to the third inning. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Michael A. Taylor. Taylor, 33 years old. He joined the team as a free agent.
Very good pitch. Backed up a little bit, expecting it to go middle away, and it just sort of stayed on the inside corner. Probably good take, because he would have gotten jammed had he swung the bat.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Sit him down.
Next pitch misses, and a count 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. 1-2 now. Chases that one out of the zone. That K is his third of the game.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity at spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
My draw. Batting with one down, takes a strike. Next pitch is outside.
1 ball, 1 strike. No, that missed. That's a ball.
Next offering is fouled back. Broken bat, and it's popped up.
Foul
and
ball.
That's a foul ball. And there's a
Got
ball.
a full count.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Now batting, the third
Here's
baseman,
the third baseman, Curtis Mead. Doubled his first time. Run around the move. Fouled off. He was late. My drop. The runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Next offering is fouled back. Grounded to third. Could be 2. Over to second for 1. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Now batting.
Well, they had the chance at turning 2 right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the balls. He tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
Here's the catcher, Edgar Caro. And ball 1. Lifted in the air, right field. Judge is there, squeezes it, and that'll do it. The White Sox leave one. Still no score. Here at new Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Just missed.
Outside.
That's in there, and it's 1-1. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. And out of here. His 32nd of the year, and they jump out front. It's 1-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
And next for New York, Anthony Volpe. That one fouled off.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Ripped to right. And there's a hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
One on, nobody out, a run in here in the last half of the third. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Quick 3-pitch strikeout, and you look at the sequence. The plan was clearly to work him inside. Didn't want to let him get his arms extended, make him a little bit uncomfortable in there, and he ended up overmatching him in the process. That's one you have to take note of as a hitter for next time you come to the plate.
So the lineup flips over. Now here's Trent Grisham. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. That's 20 stolen bases for him this season. Yo, 1. Bounce to the right side, but it kicks foul. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Foul ball, still 0-2. 1 out and a runner at second. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Swung on, belted. Baldwin going back, and that one is gone. He'll touch them all. His 52nd home run of the season. It's 3-0. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Well, he almost robbed a home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Fastball is outside. Next offering misses, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
In the air, left field, down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground to the left, and it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. The throw into second, and he's got a double.
All over that one right there. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. On the ground to third. Throws to first in time. And they take care of Stanton for the out. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. Back after this on the show. Back here in New York, on to the 4th. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Sox, Miguel Vargas.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope.
1 ball, no strike.
You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And that's outside, and it's 2-0.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order.